Hey Quadros, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you guys here and I hope you guys are doing well. We got another free-to-play update for you guys. We just hit level 11 in the Normandy campaign and I want to go over the things that we have done so far in this campaign since our last update that was at level 7 back here. So if you guys remember, the last thing we did was basically outfitted all of our soldiers with M1 Garands. Going forward, we talked about how we were going to be getting the Brin gun, the M8 Scott, the M3A1, and that is essentially what we did, right? We got bombers and we threw some bombers into our squads. I think I have another one. Yeah, I have another one sitting in reserves here. We got some gunners that we've thrown in. But for the most part, guys, it's been pretty smooth sailing. There's been some things that have been really, really nice that we've picked up. The M3A1 submachine gun, sorry, M3A1 gun. That has been a pleasant upgrade and a very pleasant surprise. I knew it was good, and I've always talked about how the grease gun is a lot better than people think it is, but man, this thing is really, really nice when you get fully upgraded. So once we unlocked this thing, we went ahead and spent all of our bronze orders upgrading them. So we've got 4 maxed out M3A1 submachine guns, which are really, really nice to have. I'm really glad that we have these, and they give some really nice firepower to the assault squad that we otherwise had been lacking up to this point, right? Some really nice full auto firepower. And these things really are strong. I highly recommend you guys pick up 4 of these and spend your bronze orders on leveling them up. Otherwise, we have picked up a couple more M1 Garands. We do have another fully upgraded one, right? We have 2 fully upgraded ones that we just unboxed, which was really nice. That was fairly lucky on our part. We have another 3-star one. And then, of course, we've got our radio operator squad here. We've picked up another engineer, thrown him in there. And we kind of are just trying to level up this radio operator squad to finish out this yellow tree to upgrade our M1 Garands in the future, right? And then once we finish off that, then we're going to be sliding in our machine gun battalion, right? Our MG squad, because that is going to be much more useful to us than the radio operator squad. But honestly, I've liked the radio operator squad. I think having that smoke artillery is really useful on maps like D-Day or Vers-sur-Mer. When you're attacking on the beaches, that can be really useful. So honestly, maybe we keep it in and maybe we just level up our gunner separately. Otherwise, for our squad members, you can see, I think I had this guy before, but I'll show him off, a 5-star assaulter. I think we unboxed this guy. We got him. We just got a maxed out one, or maybe I spent those bronze orders. I don't quite remember. Either way, sprint speed, recoil reduction, vitality, the standard stuff for your soldiers. This is what you always want to be getting on every single one of your soldiers, unless they're in Tunisia using bolt actions or something like that. But for the most part, that's what you want to be getting. And then, of course, our engineers, we've slowly been leveling them up. I think previously we had 2 5-stars. Now we're up to 3 5-stars, something like that. You can see we've just been spending our bronze orders, maxing these guys out. Daryl Kelly will be the next one. This engineer squad really does a lot of heavy lifting for me. Really, it's the engineer and my assault squads that do a lot of damage. And honestly, the engineer squad more so than the assault squad, because that vitality is really useful. And those M1 Garands give you a lot of firepower, right? It's a huge upgrade. This last like 3 or 4 levels have been really, really easy compared to the first 7. I've not had any games that were just unbearable and were impossible to win. Some of them were kind of rough, right? But I didn't feel like there were any like that D-Day match that I had where I was just getting slaughtered by a tank and there's nothing we could do about it. Up here, you can see my stats. So I've played 34 games. We've got about a, 2.0 KD, something like that, a little bit less than that. A win percentage of about 85%. And guys, I don't expect any new player to have an 85% win rate. I mean, my main account doesn't even have an 85% win rate. So this is just kind of ridiculous. Like, I don't expect you guys to have this. I think most players are going to be sitting around the 60% mark, which is going to increase their battle time. I expect a free-to-play player, a new player, is probably going to be around maybe 15, 20 hours to get to this point, about double the amount of time that it took me, somewhere around there. You can see our kills here. We are definitely being carried by both grenades and rifle kills. So throw those, abuse those as much as you can. Really just not worth using, melee and stuff like that. Like, just toss nades everywhere you can. I see so many players running around with knives and stuff. Use your guns, man. Just hip fire your rifles. You're going to get the kills. It's much better that way. We did get our Chinese New Year posters, so that's very nice. Achievements, we've gotten, I only think we got like 1 more. Yeah, we got professional, the level 5 soldier with 5 perks. I think that was it. I remember we had finished all our first battle rewards, and none of this, I think we had done anything else. But for the most part, these are going to take quite a while to do. Maybe we could do the flamethrower if we really want to, and we really need that. For now, we don't really need to. Another big thing is we did get the M8 Scott, which has been a nice upgrade from the Stuart or the P38J. I think if you're enjoying using the P38J and you like using planes, you can stick with that and keep using it. But for me personally, I really prefer the M8 Scott. I don't really like the P38 very much. I don't find it very powerful. It can be good for taking out Panthers and such, but personally, I just want to use the M8 Scott, blast open bunkers with that heavy 75 millimeter HE round, and then you can still take on Panzer IVs and stuff like that with your with the heat rounds on that cannon. So I personally prefer the M8 Scott, but if you want to use the P38, then go right ahead, and that's perfectly reasonable. Next up, future stuff. Next big unlock is going to be the M4A2. We're probably not going to have an update for quite a while. I will post some gameplay videos, but the M4A2 is going to be the next major unlock. But we don't have a whole lot of stuff that we're really excited for, and we're going to be spending a lot of silver or bronze orders on for quite a while here, really. Like, maybe we'll pick up some M1918 A1s, but you get the A2, like, not that long from there. Like, I guess it's like 7 levels. But the Bren's not even that bad, so it doesn't feel like that's very necessary. But regardless, we don't have a whole lot that we're going to be spending our silver and bronze orders on. So I think this point in the campaign, it's kind of going to be that point where you can use this campaign, use your Allied Normandy campaign as a kind of farm for your other campaigns that, you know, you want to try out, excuse me. So if you want to go try Berlin Axis and you want to spend some silver orders over there, you can do that because there really isn't that much that you're spending very many silver orders on here anymore, right? I've already picked up some Bren guns. I picked up some Piats to kind of, you know, just have some, but you don't really need more than like 3 or 4 of these at most, which is only 8 silver orders. I'm sitting on 19 still, 14 troop silver orders. So you could just use this as an XP farm, right? Because this squad setup here is more than good enough to take on the absolute vast majority, 95% plus of players and games in this campaign. If you're using them correctly and playing well, playing aggressively, you know, building rally points and such, you'll be fine. Really, like, the only time you're going to run into problems is if you run into a D-Day match with a Panther sitting up on a hill or something like that. And even then, a lot of the times you can get around that with smoke artillery, smoke grenades, and just good gameplay. So again, guys, I think that this is a good squad setup. I think that a lot of the players who were kind of up in arms about this silver order change and were saying how it was going to be the death of free-to-play were kind of exaggerating, because I'm not having any issues. Yes, jumping to a different campaign at level 5 after spending all my silver orders, or at level 7 after spending my silver orders, would have been rough, but I mean, now this is just it's just a farm for me, right? Like, this is going to be another 3 silver orders. This is going to be another 3.5. It's like 3.5, 3.5. So that's another, like, you know, 7 silver orders here for weapons, and another, what, 4 for troops. Like, you know, you can really grind out some stuff and get some early campaign levels in other campaigns, and early campaign gear and stuff like that in other campaigns. You know, and especially with my 19 and 14 left over, like, I'm actually hurting for bronze orders more than I'm hurting for silver orders, if you can believe that. Like, so anyway, guys, that's it. That's all I got for you guys. If you guys want to check out this gameplay and me playing on this account, you can tune into the Thursday or Monday through Wednesday on twitch.tv/HeyQuadro, or Thursday on the YouTube streams, 5 p.m. EST or thereabouts, for the free-to-play games. Or just hang out in the stream. I'd love to have you guys over there. You can also check out the previous streams on the channel. They're over there on my my YouTube channel. You can also join our community Discord. The link for that is down in the description below, guys. But without anything else, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.